And here's my quick and dirty review of the latest Marvel Disney movie, The Black Panther. And if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want to be spoiled, I'm not going to say too much spoilers, but I may be hinting on a lot of things that might potentially be spoilers for many of you. So if you've not seen the movie and you want it to be spoiler free 100%, then watch my review after you've seen the movie. But if it's all right with you to get a little spoilers, a few tidbits here and there, I'm not going to spoil the entire movie. I'm just going to talk about the movie, how I felt about it and all that, but I may touch on things that are considered spoilers, so this is a warning, fair warning to everybody. All right, you still there? Awesome. All right, it's a great movie. It's a great way to introduce the character known as the Black Panther. Yes, we've seen him in Civil War, but he was a little bit mysterious. Everyone was like, is he really in the Marvel universe? Who the hell is Black Panther? I mean, if you're for the uninitiated in the comic books, it may seem that Black Panther was either a good guy or a bad guy in Civil War, and it was clouded in a lot of mystery. What is Wakanda? What is the Dora Milaje? Who is Prince or King T'Challa? So Marvel brings into the fray, into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Black Panther, and they don't do it by typical superhero storytelling, like something's threatening the world and here comes their savior and all that, and that's not the way Marvel did it with this one. And I like the fact that they've tried to do a story about him. The whole movie is all about the Black Panther. Who is he in this whole MCU, and what is his significance? And a great way to do that is to introduce a lot of drama. So the movie is about a sort of coming of age, and the king is dead, and his son T'Challa, you know how he died in Civil War, obviously, killed by an explosion caused by the Claw, and or whoever blamed Bucky and all that, whatever. But suffice to say, he is now king, and he needs to earn the throne. It's not just something, okay, you're next in line, you're king, and that's different in this kind of situation. He has to earn it, and at such a great cost, because everyone seems to be after the throne, or not everyone, but there are forces at work that want to take his throne. A great pretender comes in and tries to steal the throne from him, and he has to best a lot of obstacles from another tribe, from this new pretender. And really, it's really a testament of who the Black Panther is. It's not because he is royalty, that's why he is king, but because he is who he is, that's why he is king, and he is the Black Panther, and he's a protector of Wakanda, ruler and king of Wakanda. And I like the fact that they introduced Wakanda very smoothly. There's no like inconsistencies, like, okay, what happened there, who was that, why there's very little room for questions when you're an audience, and you get introduced to this new world, much like what happened in Guardians of the Galaxy. We get introduced to a whole Space Avengers. This one, a local would-be Avenger coming from an African nation called Wakanda. Quite different. Didn't come from the streets of New York, or didn't come from some mystical place or whatever. He's from a tribe, an ancient people, and it's them sort of coming into the world, and it's great that we get a rich exposition of what Wakanda is and the whole world of the Black Panther. Now, I kind of see similarities in the Lion King. I have to admit that. He's fighting a relative. He's trying to be king, but he earns it in the end, and that is great. And it's all throughout the movie, great storytelling. Now there is a backstory with the chaos that happens in Wakanda. A mistake has been done in the past, and it comes back to haunt them, and it's in the form of Eric Killmonger. And it all gets resolved, but sadly at a very Pyrrhic victory. And what can you do? What's a Marvel Disney movie without somebody dying, right? But you get to see all the facets of who the Black Panther is. He's not a one-sided character. He's not that. And you get to see the facets of Wakanda. And eventually, you know, the whole movie is about, if you ask me, several themes of what a superhero is. Superhero, you know, somebody like a Black Panther is to be earned. It's not something given or taken. It is to be earned. Second, the sins of the past, or the sins of your parents, or the sins of the fathers, mothers, whatever, are not you. They do not make you, okay? You are not titled to what happened in the past, and you have a chance to fix things. And third, it's about doing what's right, what should be done, and you know, maybe some compromises here and there, but the important thing is you do what you feel is right. And lastly, there is this struggle between tradition and breaking tradition to do the right thing. And I thought that was very poignant, especially for Asian countries and Asian societies like us in the Philippines or anywhere else. That there's some societies that value tradition above all, and they protect that at all cost. And in this situation, there was that debate. Do you break tradition? Is it time for you to break centuries old tradition for the sake of doing good? And that's a bit of a conflict there. So there's a lot of conflict involved, a lot of drama, and yet somehow the movie is so interesting and it grips you. It's so intense that you cannot leave your seat even to take to pee. I was riveted from the get-go. There were some scenes that were drama, a lot of drama. I mean, kids will probably get bored at some parts in there, and parents, you have to do your part in explaining to them. But half or two-thirds, more than half of the film is very riveting. There's some action, not just action. There is this drama that's riveting, and you get a whole feel of what's going on, the drama beneath all of this that is Wakanda and the Black Panther. Okay, so that's that. It's a great movie. We'll go back to all the movie. Well, I'll point out a few things, maybe spoilers here and there, okay? Some people die. Yes. Not just the bad guys. Yes, not just the bad guys. Good guys and bad guys will die. He doesn't die, obviously. Main character, him, he doesn't die, okay? That's one. Another thing I'm going to say is we still do not see the sixth and final Infinity Stone or Infinity Gem, which is the Soul Stone. I was pretty sure we would see it. I thought we'd see it in Guardians 2. I thought we'd see it in Thor 3, Ragnarok, and I was damn pretty sure we would see it here in the Black Panther, because this is the last movie heading into Avengers 3, Infinity War, and there is still no Soul Stone, if at all. I thought the movie was perfect, but the one thing I was very frustrated with the movie is there is still no Soul Stone. Come on, Marvel. When are we going to see this? If it doesn't show up in Infinity War, I am going to have a fit. Okay, if we have to wait till Avengers 4, I am... Oh my goodness. I am going to throw a fit, and this is crazy. We have to see the Soul Stone. And I thought we were going to see it in this movie, but we didn't. Okay. That's probably my main beef about the movie. It was great. The soundtrack was great. The action sequences were great. The drama was incredible. Acting was superb. I loved everybody. My favorite, actually, other than the Black Panther, was Shuri. I thought she was an amazing girl. I thought she was a great sidekick to the Black Panther. And, of course, the Dora Milaje, Okoye, and Nakia. Now, the last thing I want to say about my negative thing about... Well, not exactly negative, but... I loved Nakia and Okoye in the film, and now I am regretting that I did not get them. Killmonger was good. It's actually pretty good. Michael B. Jordan. I wish he could have become a hero in the MCU, but alas, he was the villain. And it's still a great move from being the Human Torch, but he was fantastic in the movie. Yeah, he was a guy you love to hate. But I have to track these two characters, definitely. I don't want to spoil it too much, but they really kicked some butt. in the movie. And it's a good thing I'm going to see the movie again tomorrow with my other daughter. We're going to see it in Green Hills. And if you're watching my videos, you know that Green Hills is like a treasure trove for hobby shops and all that. And I will hopefully get those 2 figures, even loose figures of these 2. Might have to pay a premium for them. I have no idea. I hope I can get them cheap. But that's one of my biggest regrets in this toy line. I did not get those 2 figures. I wasn't too impressed with the figures, but now I am emotionally invested in it, and it sucks that I don't have them. Okay, lastly, why is this one of the best Marvel films they've created? And it's because they introduce a superhero not in the typical way. It's great storytelling, but they don't introduce him as, here I come to save the day. I mean, it's not like that. They show him as very human. That he has flaws, that he falls down, that he gets whooped, but he gets up, and he does what is right, and that's what makes him a superhero, more than the vibranium, more than the suit, more than the superpowers of that heart-shaped bird. So there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed this little movie review, The Black Panther, now showing in theaters. Thanks for watching.